Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to a nice road to glory, episode 37. Again, I am simply playing in the daily knockout tournaments, because right now I don't really know what else to do on FIFA. Is anyone else like that? If you're not playing in the weekend league, you kind of feel like it's a little bit pointless. It just feels like I'm not really playing for anything. I'm not playing divisions because CBA, people in divisions play part of us, boring style, blah blah blah. And these daily tournaments, you get a free pack after every 4 games, so it's alright. You know, I got Renato Sanchez yesterday from it, so that's a few K from him, like 4K, plus the winnings is about 6K for 4 games, so it's not bad. And then you get consumables and stuff that you can drop in to your club. But what I want to talk about is the SBCs. I've done Kurzawa today because he's easy, and honestly I'd recommend you do him. I haven't tried him yet. I will try and get a review out to you before it ends, but as I was just finishing up Kurzawa and about to go into some games, use him possibly as a centre midfielder substitute and a left back as well. I was about to go into some games and EA disabled matchmaking, which was fan-dabby doozy. So hopefully that comes back up soon and I'll be able to get into a few games. It probably won't be the longest review because I need to get it out quickly, because obviously you can only get Kurzawa for another 7 hours or so as the time of recording this. So it will only be like 2 games. It will be my thoughts on him as a defender, as going forward, because you know I like to use my fullbacks as overlapping wingers really. I like them getting up and down the pitch, not just sitting back. And I'll let you know my feelings on him. I was considering Juan Fran as well because he's quite easy. I have 3 untradeable silver, what are they called, November cards, and you're allowed to use the silvers this time round. But I don't know if I want to commit the players, because one of the players I have to use in my club is PK. He's 86 rated. I've got him untradeable. I got him from a free gold pack. But that's 86 rated, he's 20k, that's quite expensive, and I don't want to risk putting PK in for Juan Fran, even though Juan Fran looks very nice, except for his acceleration. Deceptive as shit, that pace. 86 pace, he's got 79 acceleration. He is going to get burned by every pacey winger over the first 5 yards. Absolutely melted, which is also putting me off him. But getting back to it, PK, 86, 20,000 coins. And I don't know what's coming. There could be something better because I don't use La Liga much. And in all honesty, Juan Fran, I'd rather just use DeMarcos, not the SBC one, because that was ridiculous. That was like 150k. I'd just use the regular one. If you've got the SBC DeMarcos, yeah, hands down, best right back in La Liga. Without a doubt, his stats look very nice. Very, very nice for a right back. Very much like Kyle Walker in form. A little bit worse, but you know what I'm saying. Juan Fran for me though, deceptive. That low acceleration and his strength is only 79. Strength's not the most important on a fullback. As long as they've got good aggression, it's generally quite good. I think his aggression is about 85. But for me, it just doesn't seem worth it. I want to hold on to these high rated players, because you just know EA are releasing trash up until now, and then they're going to drop something amazing on either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I think that's when these end, Christmas Day. I've also gone out and bought myself 2 Team of the Group stage cards, since EA released that you needed an ultimate screen for Dele Alli, which is annoying because I would have 100% got Dele Alli. I loved his Team of the Season last year. I would have loved to get an upgraded card this year. I would have probably stuck him in centre mid instead of Zlatan, sold Zlatan, but after again today playing with Zlatan as a CM, he's incredible as a CM. I'm gonna release a video on my thoughts and feelings as to why he's so good as a CM and why you should honestly try him there. I do believe he's one of the best centre mids in the box. As a striker, I can't stand him. He's too slow and his work rates are bad and he's not agile enough. But in the midfield, he does some special things which are very, very nice. And I will definitely gather some more clips, show you why I think he's an amazing centre midfielder, and my thoughts and feelings on it. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, Juan Fran and Dele Alli. Not happening. I want these players. I would have liked Rashford. I wouldn't have used him as a centre forward. Obviously, he doesn't have the stats here. But I would have used him as a centre, subbed him on as a winger or something, given him a try out there. But 150k. It's like 150k for Dele Alli as well, because the Screamer cards are extinct or price fixed to absolute shite. So it's not worth it in the end, because 83 cam. They're a lot better. Yaya Toure is a better midfielder. I'd say regular Moussa Dembele is better in the game than Dele Alli's 83 card. And of course, I wish I'd got that Sbc Dembele now. I'm regretting not getting that. But the only reason I didn't get it is because it's Zlatan CM. Dembele looks like another one of those perfect midfielders for the false nine. Look at this team we're coming up against in the final. Lovely, lovely team. That Sanchez was very agile and nippy. Very, very nice looking card. But yeah, as I was saying, Dembele is another one of those midfielders that's perfect for the false nine. I might release a formation guide on my thoughts and feelings on the false nine, because they do differ to someone like Japes, who likes certain creative players in positions. I do not so much. I really favour box-to-box players in all the midfield positions. Because the way I look at the false nine is that most of your goals are coming through the middle. And you're weak through the middle. Down the wings you're fine defensively and going forwards. Wingers are going to be more your creative players. They're going to be cutting back, cutting inside, feeding it into your midfielders who can either take long shots or pass it to your centre forward and stuff like that. You really need well-rounded midfielders, in my opinion. You can get away with not having defensive stats like Zlatan if they're super physical and have enough pace to deal with opposition midfielders attacking you. But they need to be good going forwards, ultimately, in my opinion. But let's not get off topic. We'll talk about that another time. New SBCs tonight. Hopefully, they're going to be something I can use and something good. If it's... I don't even know. I don't know the numbers. I haven't seen the players. BPL, that'd be handy. If they're La Liga ones, I think I'm going to avoid them unless they're dirt cheap, like Kurzawa. I didn't spend anything on Kurzawa. I had all the players in my club. I had the untradeable one I net from ages ago when he did that guaranteed Team of the Week pack. So that was absolutely free for me. It was annoying though, they wouldn't let you use silver informs, because I've got a silver inform sitting in my club that's untradeable as well, that I packed from an upgrade. But we won that anyway, quite comfortably. You can see my opponent, clinical as shit, as ever on FIFA. It's always the bad people that are clinical for some ridiculous reason. And look at this for a pack. Oh, Ki Sung Young. You might even say he's got the key to my heart. Suzo and Cameron Jerome. That's not Cameron Jerome, is it? It's Jeff Cameron. Sorry. But, you know, 3 players, 3 consumables going in the club on the trade pile. They might come in handy eventually. You see there, my coins dipped a lot. That was because, as I mentioned, I bought Team of the Group Sage, Sidibe and Congolo. Just in case you need them. Their prices have flown up. I also did a bit of bronze pack method, which is what you were seeing there. The A-League players still selling. And then I went out and bought Gignac, Le Big Mac. Converted him down to centre forward for the Tigres squad builder. It's the only one I've done in the Mexican league. I've hardly got any players for that league. But I don't really care. I'll do that very slowly over time. To be fair, I'll be surprised if I've finished it by the end of this year, because I'm not interested in Gignac card. And it's 22k for completing it, not worth. I do, however, need to get on with the Belgian SBC Perbe one. I'm going to start finishing that this week, I believe, and get that 100k pack for Team of the Year and hold it for the weekend when all the Team of the Years are released. Hopefully I'll get someone. I don't know who would fit in my team. I don't know who's nominated for the Team of the Year yet. I don't know who would come from the BPL or Serie A, maybe Chiellini or something, or Bonucci, one of those, or Buffon, someone like that. As for my team, Pogba could sneak it. I highly doubt it though. I don't think he's been good enough for United following his move, but it's a popularity contest at the end of the day, isn't it? Zlatan could sneak in there. He surprised me in the Premiership. I thought he was past it. In all honesty, that's why he was in Liga. He was banging in goals for fun in there, which anyone can do. Look at Balotelli. What is he like? He's top scorer, isn't he, or something ridiculous? Couldn't score a goal for Toffee in the English league or in Serie A. Couldn't score in any good league really. After he threw his hissy bits, but he's over at Nice. They do a wonderful job of regenerating players. Hopefully, he gets a team of the season. Potential team of the week this week? No, maybe tempted. May build a second fitness team that I can just rotate in and out. I wouldn't use it in Foot Champions because it'd be a cheap team. It'd be like 100k at most. But I also wanted to ask your guys' opinion. I could sell Zlatan and I could buy a legend midfielder. I was looking at either Roy Keane or Effenberg. I want to try Roy Keane because I've never used him in FIFA. I've used Effenberg many times, and he's one of my favourite legends on this game. I think I first used him back in FIFA 14 when I had a full Legends team, which was just stupid. I had a 4-1-2-1-2 full Legends team except a left back because there weren't any Legend left backs. I had Clichy in there because I had Desai and Pires as the left mid and centre back, so I've managed to get Clichy in there. But with the bronze packs, I did the upgrades to get the silvers, chucked them into golds, got the golds, chucked them into the gold upgrade, and we get Draxler. 84 rated, not too bad. He might come in handy with the upcoming SBCs and all that jazz. And we get Horn, my most packed player, undoubtedly. I don't think a week goes by where I don't pack Timo Horn, I want to say. I'm not entirely sure what his name is, but we open up the next one. Boubacar. Yay. Whoop whoop. It's the sound of a Boubacar. Disappointing, but those packs are disappointing, aren't they? They're generally a waste of time. The best player I've ever got is Lloris. I've got PK and Matic and Bran. Those have been the best ones. But there's the Kurzawa, as you can see. All discard players. Banging, got him. He does look nice. He'll come in handy if EA release one of those One Nation Max things for the Weekend League, or you need a hybrid, whatever. Because he's by far and away the best French left back on the game. Looks very tidy. And I will try to get a review out on him as soon as I can. But that's where we're going to leave it for today. And I will talk to you later.